Hello everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Winter Interludes for 2020. I'm sure you're all patiently awaiting to find out what the provincial announcement from yesterday means for libraries, and for that I'm just going to pass it over to Rose.
Jay, this time we have some good news during these trying times. Libraries are still permitted to serve their patrons through contactless pickup or curbside pickup. In other words, we're still thrilled to be able to continue to provide the services during this stage of lockdown. As a reminder, we're open for curbside pickup this Tuesday and Wednesday, and then also next week, Tuesday and Wednesday. You can place your orders on Monday, we'll be here. After that, in January the 4th, we will return to our regular hours. And Jade, I remember you being really excited about the book you were reading last week, and I think you might want to tell us about it today.
I sure am excited about the book I have for today. Like I mentioned, I got an advanced copy of The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher, and if you haven't read anything by her, I would encourage it. And you won't have to wait much longer for this one. It comes out at the end of the month, so keep watching our catalogs for your holds. What I will say from the outset is I am going to have a spoiler in my review, so if that's not something you like, just fast forward into Rose's review, or brace yourself for that, because I think it's a critical detail. So in The Wrong Family, we have three main characters. We have Winnie, her husband Nigel, and then a disgraced and sort of retired psychologist named Juno. Now, this is where the spoiler happens, so if you don't want to hear it, fast forward. The cover tells you that Juno lives with Winnie and Nigel. What I'm here to tell you is that Nigel and Winnie don't know that. Juno is living in a rarely accessed closet and then crawl space in their house, unbeknownst to them, and just comes out during the day when they're at work. How spooky. Talk about taking it up to a 10. So Winnie and Nigel seem to have this perfect marriage, at least that's the way it is from the outside. Juno, because she's living with them, keeps hearing all these arguments between them, and one night during a particularly harsh argument, she overhears this family-shattering secret that Winnie and Nigel have kept hidden for years now. Juno sets out to kind of rectify this situation, but what she does is set into action a few events that end up being fatal for some people, but I'm not going to tell you who. So again, that is The Wrong Family by Taryn Fisher, and I'd say place your holds today if you enjoy a thriller.
Oh, I was also trying to think of some escapist literature, I guess thriller, and remembered all the psycho thrillers you've talked about. So I picked up Catherine Mackenzie's book, You Can't Catch Me. And wow, it did keep me intrigued and slightly spooked. Jessica Williams is trying to get away from it all after she's fired from her job as an investigative journalist. She's at the airport on her way to Mexico, and she encounters someone who starts up a conversation with her. Another Jessica Williams, who was born on the same day and in the same year. They shoot back some conversation, play a game of 20 questions, and the two Jessicas separate and leave. It wasn't until she returns that she realizes a substantial amount of money, a huge sum of money, is missing from her bank account. And she realizes the meeting at the airport probably was not a coincidence. But what really gets you going on all this is that she then, using her skills as an investigative journalist, she encounters that there's a Jessica 3, a Jessica 4, and a Jessica 5, JJ. On a trip, so they meet up and various things happen, but on a trip they go through the bush with Jessica too, the perpetrator of all these crimes, or crimes for sure, but also this psycho stuff that's going on, and she ends up being murdered. Well, don't you believe that that's hard to deal with when Jessica 1, our Jessica Williams, has to go back and live in a society knowing that there's something hanging over her head. So that keeps adding to the thrill. Nothing ever develops. The decomposed bodies found. No fingers necessarily ever pointed at our Jessica 1, but the book leaves you hanging, and I'm not sure I really liked that at the end. Still wanted to find some resolution. So that's where we are. The book's available right now for you to put a hold on it if you want a terrifying experience. And on that note, we can't wait to hear what you're reading over the holidays. And we do wish you a really happy holiday despite these trying times.
Bye.